www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Noble Gold Investments is pleased to let you know that gold was the best investment class for 2022. Real estate, crypto, stocks, and bonds. Gold outperformed them all in 2022. Matter of fact, Noble Gold Investments helped thousands of clients buy real physical gold. And according to longtermtrends.net, gold outperformed the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and even Bitcoin in 2022. Had you invested in the S&P 500 a year ago, you'd be crying because you'd have lost 20% of your investment. If you'd invested in Bitcoin a year ago, you'd have lost 65%. And if you have put all your 401k or your savings, if you've invested in the Dow Jones in the stock market, you'd have lost 10%. But gold has outperformed them all in 2022, and silver wasn't that far behind. So what are we waiting for here? We need to join the thousands of others by opening a gold IRA or silver IRA with noblegoldinvestment.com. Invest with Noble Gold Investments before the end of the month, and you will bag a free 1/4 of an ounce American Gold Eagle coin. That's 1/4 of an ounce American Gold Eagle coin with every qualified IRA, gold IRA of $50,000 or more. Just pick up the phone and call Colin Plume or one of his associates at 877-646-5347. And you can ask for a no-pressure consultation, only conversation. That's 877-646-5347. I promise you something. You will be glad that you did. I tell you, those guys are really professionals and they care.
A strange, unprecedented vortex has been spotted above the sun's north pole. A huge filament of solar plasma has broken off the sun's surface and is circling its north pole like a vortex of powerful winds. However, scientists have no clue what caused it. Quote, "Talk about a polar vortex. Material from a northern prominence just broke away from the main filament and is now circulating in a massive polar vortex around the north pole of our star," said space weather forecaster Tamitha Skov on Twitter while sharing a video sequence that was taken by NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory showing the odd whirlwind. Quote, "Implications for understanding the sun's atmosphere dynamics above 55 degrees here cannot be overstated." Other solar physicists shared Skov's excitement about the unusual phenomenon. But what exactly is it, and why is it important? Scott McIntosh, a solar physicist and deputy director at the National Center for Atmospheric Research in Boulder, Colorado, told Space.com that while he has never seen a vortex like this, something odd is happening at the sun's 55-degree latitudes with clockwork regularity once every solar cycle, the 11-year period characterized by an ebb and flow in the generation of sunspots and eruptions. The prominence mentioned by Skov, something that McIntosh describes as a, quote, hedgerow in the solar plasma, appears exactly at the 55-degree latitude around the sun's polar crowns every 11 years. Scientists know that it has something to do with the reversal of the sun's magnetic field that happens once every solar cycle, but they have no clue what drives it. Quote, "Once every solar cycle, it forms at the 55-degree latitude and it starts to march up to the solar poles," McIntosh told Space.com. Quote, "It's very curious. There is a big why question around it. Why does it only move toward the pole one at a time, then disappears, then comes back magically 3 or 4 years later in exactly the same region?" Scientists have regularly observed filaments tear away from this pole-embracing plasma hedgerow, but they have yet to see it from such a polar whirlwind until now.